So, we've all been on the edge of our seats waiting for news about One Piece Season 2, right? I mean, ever since the live-action adaptation hit Netflix in August 2023, it's been the talk of the Grand Line, and for good reason. The first season was a wild ride, bringing our favorite characters to life with a fresh twist that made even the most skeptical fans raise an eyebrow, in a good way. But now, we're all dying to know, what's up with Season 2? Well, grab your treasure maps and settle in, because I've got all the latest deets for you. First off, let's talk about the big news. One Piece Season 2 was officially renewed by Netflix just 2 weeks after its debut. That's right, they didn't waste any time giving the green light, but here's where things get a little tricky. Even though the renewal happened super quickly, production didn't actually start until June 2024, almost a whole year later. I know. The wait feels like forever, especially for us who are used to binging 1,000 episodes of the anime back to back. But trust me, there's a reason for this delay, and it's all about making sure they do justice to this beautiful world. Okay, but where is our Season 2? According to a recent interview with Tomorrow Studios CEO Marty Adelstein and President Becky Clements, we're in for a bit of a wait, and by a bit, I mean it could be 2025 or even later before we get to see what happens next. But here's the scoop. The reason for the delay is all the crazy amount of VFX work involved. Yeah, the same mind-blowing effects that brought the Going Merry to life and made Devil Fruit powers look so freaking cool are also the reason we might have to wait a little longer. Clements mentioned in the interview that this year is very VFX heavy, which means there's a ton of post-production work to be done. And let's be real, given how awesome the effects were in Season 1, we want them to take their time and make it perfect, right? No one wants to see half-baked CGI when Luffy's busting out Gear 2nd or when Zoro's pulling off a triple sword technique. So, here's the timeline. They're expecting to wrap up filming by December 2024, but even then, that doesn't mean we'll get the episodes right away. The post-production phase is going to be a beast, especially with all the special effects that need to be polished. Based on how long the first season took, we're looking at a possible release date sometime in late 2025. December if we're lucky. But honestly, it could easily slip into 2026 if things don't go exactly as planned. Let's break it down a little more. The first season took about 20 months from start to finish, and that was with all the craziness of adapting such a massive and beloved story. Season 2 might be a little quicker to shoot. They're estimating 1 month less of production time, but that doesn't account for all the intricate VFX work. So while the filming might wrap up a little sooner, the real magic and the wait happens in post-production. Now, before you start screaming into the void about how long that is, trust me, I'm right there with you. Let's think about this. The first season set the bar pretty high, and with such a complex world to bring to life, the creators need time to make sure everything looks as epic as it deserves. So while it might feel like we're stuck, just remember that the crew is working hard to make Season 2 something truly special. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because there's more to come. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you soon.